How is DC different from the 80s and the 90s to now?
Be so high when they hit it, they gon' eat it up. I'm in the field and y'all look from the bleachers. Dick so good, get a little bitch of seizure. I'm on the end of the Glock, you receive it. I got more stripes than Adidas. Recipes, Bob had respect like a preacher. Rich through the game, you need bags to meet it. Niggas be tripping if you think I need you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl theboctavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is theboctavia. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Washington, D.C. If you do not know me and you do not know what I do and who I am, as I said, my name is theboctavia. I am a mom of a 2, almost 3-year-old, and I do have my own business. My business is called Crush On You Beauty, and I have a lot of new products that just dropped. Skincare, lip care, just everything across the board that will just make you feel beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So today's lip gloss, lip situation is this lip oil, and this is the peppermint one that is on my site right now. I also have a anti-stress one coming soon. It will be dropping in the next few days that is infused with eucalyptus, and I have 2 other ones that are coconut flavored. So please go check out my business, go check out the new products, tell me what you think in the comments below, and let's get into the video. So I've been thinking of things to cover and what order everything is going to go in, and while thinking of that, I was thinking of the live video that I did. Now there is no proof of this live video because it did get deleted. I did go back and forth with YouTube about getting it reinstated, but it's gone. However, there was a few questions that I remember that I want to bring to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because they were very good questions. So, this question was, how is DC different from the 80s and the 90s to now? Like I told y'all, I am from Washington, D.C. And to be specific, I'm from Southeast D.C. Ward 8, the lowest income area, highest crime rate, and potentially still at this point, the most murders take place. So, I feel like number one, from the 80s and 90s to now, a lot of things have not changed. And that's why this is a good question, because I feel like it's a difference in what people are addicted to. But again, those people from the 80s and the 90s are still facing and fighting their demons from then, as well as, you know, still using those drugs that they used or were introduced to in the 80s and 90s. So now those people have kids that have grandkids and etc., etc. It's bottom line a drug problem that stems from not so much DNA, but it stems from that connection of family. And throughout the generations, their kids get older and they have the same level of an addiction, but it just might be a different thing. A lot of the crime that is still taking place is still over small things, so that really hasn't changed. And not to say that back in the day a lot of it didn't have reasons, but nobody, it's still the thing where nobody talks about it here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets to a point where they want to have a conversation about it. And then when that goes left, then something happens. It doesn't happen like that here. And it never did. There's never a full conversation. And that's how things get misconstrued. That's how people are able to lie on people and get them killed, because it just goes so fast. And that's just what I've experienced. That's just what I've seen growing up. Like in the 80s and 90s, especially 89 was a year where DC was at its most volatile. In the early 2000s, and that was when I was in elementary school, I felt like it switched back into people having more fist fights. I feel like it went from the 80s and 90s being gunplay to it turning back into fist fights, and then it turning more aggressive into jumping, and then it turns back into gunplay. So the levels that people are willing to go to, that's what changed over the years. DC has never stopped being a very volatile place, and hopefully that can change. And also, I want to note that a thing that sadly hasn't changed is, like I said, murders that are occurring in the city at this moment in time. But I feel like what hasn't changed is the police really doing their due diligence to solve every single one. There are older men who are still getting young cats, young dudes to do their dirty work. So that definitely needs to change. So with all of that being said, leave some of your thoughts in the comments below of things that you feel have changed from the 80s and 90s to now. I just feel like a lot of those things still transpire, so time has just gone on, really. It's sirens going right now. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. It's your girl, theboctavia, and I'll see ya.